Hello, and welcome to my new series, my new channel, my new life. I'm Pac-Man Baseball, and today we're going to start the dynasty, the era, the times of Out of the Pack. So what is Out of the Pack? Out of the Pack is my new series. I just came up with it about 20 minutes ago. I got a camera, I got my mic going, and I said let's do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take packs, Topps baseball cards like these. So we're going to take 34 pack baseball cards, crack her open. We're going to take the 34 cards in there, and we're going to hop into Out of the Park Baseball 20, and we're going to try and make the best team we can out of that pack, and we're going to see if they can win a World Series. So what we'll probably do is every single episode, we'll open the pack. Obviously, that'll be the first thing. We'll hop in Out of the Park Baseball. I'll use some kind of technique, hack, something to get all the players onto the same team. I kind of want to keep them, because in Out of the Park you can do force trades. I kind of want to keep all the other players on their team. So like if we roll a Mike Trout, I don't want to take him off the Angels. If we roll a Whit Merrifield, don't want to take him off the Royals. It's the only shot they got. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to force created copies of these players onto one expansion team. I think we'll add another one. I don't know. We'll do that. We might do two at a time, actually. That'd be kind of fun if we could compete. But we'll probably just start with one for this episode, because that's easier. So after we hack the players in, I'll sim a season. We'll probably stop periodically along the way, see how they're doing, see if they're, successful. I won't do trades. I don't think we'll do trades. I think that kind of defeats the purpose, because hopefully out of this pack we find, we get good enough players to where we don't have to trade. Hopefully we don't pull a bunch of non-starters every day. So I guess first things first, what we should probably do is we should probably open the pack. So we'll just do it here. I don't really feel like moving the camera right now. Maybe I'll do it. If this gets more professional later, we'll do it. So we're opening it. Okay, so another interesting thing about these Topps packs is a lot of them, especially I'm opening Series 2. You can see it maybe off the glare. I don't know. Series 2 packs because we're in the middle of June. And Series 2 packs don't come with everybody, I'm pretty sure. There's also a lot of throwback cards and other stuff that we're going to have to sort through. But I think what would be fun to do is to take all those throwback cards and pick out the year they're from and then put that specific year player on our team. So we'll go through, because Out of the Park has stats all the way back to like 1860 or something. So what we'll do is if we pull like a throwback, let's say we pull out a throwback Mickey, like a Miguel Cabrera. Obviously, we're going to want to use one from about 5-6 years ago, not the current one. So instead of using current one, we'll use whatever year's on the card. All right, so let's get into it. First one we picked up, Patrick Wisdom. It's a rookie card. Wow, that glare is just atrocious. There we go. It's not as bad. Patrick Wisdom. It's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good third baseman. Hopefully we find something better than that. Malik Smith. Great speed. A lot of potential there to play some small ball. Pablo Reyes. So we've got another outfielder here. It's actually his rookie card too. Adam Wainwright. This is what I was talking about. This is probably going to be our ace pitcher for right now. I can't. Obviously, I had only opened like 4 of these we got 30 more cards, so maybe we'll find something better. Chris Martin. That's okay. I don't know. These Rangers pitchers have been weird this year, so maybe he'll be good. Howie Kendrick. It's a pretty good bat for us. We're going to need that. We're going to need the utility. I'm going to set up the lineups manually at the beginning of the season, and then I'm going to let the computer auto do it day to day, just because Out of the Park, it takes a long time if you want to sit there and sim every single game. It takes forever. We're not going to do that. We don't have time. Daniel Magnan. That's a good card. It's another good pitcher. Carlos Tocci, outfielder. That's pretty good. I don't know how to pronounce this one. I know he's a good pitcher for the Astros. He started last season, but Perez, I don't know how to pronounce that first name. Like Chinel or something. Cianel. Rookie card, so that'll be pretty good. Bryce Wilson. That's a good one. We got a lot of pitchers so far. I'm just going to say it, like, we need some bats real quick. Alcantara, pretty good. Another pitcher. Brian Shaw. That'll be a good card. That'll just be like another utility one. Okay, here we go. We're getting some bats again. So we've rolled Dustin Pedroia. Unfortunately, this is not 2013 Dustin Pedroia or 2004 Dustin Pedroia. This is 2019 Dustin Pedroia, who does not actually play baseball right now at all because he's broken. This might be a This could not be a good pickup, actually. I would have really liked if this was the throwback. I'm excited about this one, guys. This is going to carry our team right now. I was asking for bats. We got a hell of a bat. We got none other than my man George Brett himself. This doesn't have a year on it. It's a franchise feats, so I think what we'll actually end up doing is taking the 1985 Brett. I don't want to take the one where he almost hit 400. That seems a little cheesy. So I think we'll take the 85 Brett when they won the World Series. That just seems fair to me. I don't want to take... we'll see how everybody else turns out. But if it ends up we don't get any other bats, we're gonna take the 85. But if we don't have anybody else, then we're gonna take the 400 Brett. Like, I want that. Another amazing bat for us after we just pulled George Brett. We've got the 2018 World Series JD Martinez. All right, we have pulled an Ian Kinsler top entrepreneurs in baseball. I don't really know. It's a weird card, but Ian Kinsler, great card to have. We're definitely going to have that on the squad. We pulled a lot of Red Sox. We've pulled a Mookie. This comes in all the Walmart packs, which is honestly where I go to buy them because it's cheap. We pulled a 2018 cycle commemorative Mookie Betts. So 2018 Mookie, 2018 JD Martinez, 2019 Dustin Pedroia, like not as good, but you know, we still got some Sox on our team. These ones are weird. I don't know what to do about these. Let me know. I don't think these are fair. It's a Yachty and Marcel card. It's like what do they call these? It's just like moments or something. I don't want to add Yadier Molina if I didn't pull his card. Like, that's too good of a catcher, I think. That's another thing that's going to be interesting about this is we are not going to pull every position in these packs. I might actually have to put Yachty on the squad if I don't pull another catcher, and I'll use that. We got McCutchen, poor guy. We'll try and get him the World Series. He tore his ACL like a couple weeks ago, so we'll try and get him there because he was actually hitting lights out this season until that. Andrew Triggs, another pitcher, Oakland, and their crazy bullpen. Jacoby Ellsbury, it's a good card. Our outfield is going to be very hard to manage because we pulled so many of them. But Jacoby Ellsbury will most likely definitely be on the squad. Nate Jones, another pitcher, be in the bullpen at least. That's the thing. We're going to have a lot of starting pitchers in the bullpen just because we don't have room. You know, we got 5-man rotation. We could run 6, I guess. But I don't know. We got a Nick Williams card. Nick Williams, pretty good batter. Alex Blandino, red second baseman. Danny Salazar, Cleveland pitcher. It's not Kluber, so who cares? Sorry, Cleveland. Adam Duvall, another outfielder. We're going to have a crazy outfield. We might have outfielders playing like third base or something. Taylor Rogers, another pitcher. Ildemaro Vargas, it's a pretty good bat for the Diamondbacks. He's the second third baseman on this card, so that means that he'll have some utility on the infield on the left side. Yusmeira Petit, pitcher. Again, our bullpen is, I think we pulled like 15 pitchers, maybe 20 out of this 34 card pack. So far, it's not going so hot. Yandy Diaz, third baseman, another one. We need a first baseman. We do not have a first baseman at all. I've summoned it into existence. We've got Ian Desmond. So that's a great bat. Great first baseman. I think we have every position if we count Yadier Molina right now. So we still got 2 cards left. Nick Tropiano, pretty good. Pitcher. Our rotation's already crazy. And we pulled Cole Hamels for our last card. What we've got is we've got a stack of cards right here that may or may not win a World Series. Probably not. I don't know how well they're going to do so far. We didn't pull any stars. Series 2 is missing like the Yelich's and the Bellingers and the bigger cards. So this is going to be interesting for sure. Maybe I should have bought a Series 1 pack to start. We'll never know. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take these dudes. I'm going to digitally transform them through the magic of computer into Out of the Park 20. And I'll see you guys there when we hop into that. All right, I've made a mistake. So what happened was I did not disable the automatic manager options, and for some strange reason and somehow my team signed Brad Hand. So what we're gonna have to do is just we're just gonna have to release him. See ya, dude. Not my fault. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to finish today. So we're 2-1. Let's see. So far, we're having some good at-bats from these dudes. Wainwright and Rogers both won their games. Bryce Wilson still hasn't pitched yet. So we're looking okay. Let's simulate. Let's go weekly here. All right, 3-2. We're doing okay. The White Sox are somehow 5-0. What are they doing? What have they unlocked? Well, they're pitching well. All right, so we're 3-2. Let's actually just sim the month here. I don't want these episodes to be like crazy long, and simulating weekly it's going to take a while. So I'm just going to simulate every single month that I can. Lost to the Red Sox. So we're now in April. We play Houston next. Our team is solid 7-4. That's actually really good for this team. Yadier Molina's hitting out of his mind. Ian Desmond's also doing well. Wainwright's gotten lit up so far. I guess 4.26 isn't bad, but it's not good. Salazar is actually pitching. He's been a surprise. Bryce Wilson's been a surprise. Played 2 games, still hasn't given up a run, 11 strikeouts. Pretty good. So it's been another month. I always like looking through the random stuff that Out of the Park comes up with. Whit Merrifield somewhere got 5 hits in a game. Yeah, there it is, 5 hits in a game. And then I saw that they traded Sparkman for Jardines, which is like, good on you, Royals. You done something. Howie Kendrick, what do you want? I'm not very happy. I really consider myself part of the starting lineup. Well, Howie, how are you hitting this season? You're hitting .211, which is better than Patrick Wisdom, but you're also not playing as well as our fearless leader, Dustin Pedroia, who's hitting .316. So I'm sorry, but there's no way that you're getting into this lineup. Let's simulate another month, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Now Ian Kinsler is mad at me. I'm sorry, I am auto-generating these lineups. I guess I can try and mess around with it. Okay, what are you hitting this season? You're hitting 125. You had 24 at-bats, and you've only gotten 3 hits. I can't put you on the team. We're just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it up to the computer. The computer knows what it's doing day to day. I think we're just going to simulate another month, see what happens. Well, actually, I didn't even check on our standings here. We've fallen back. We're 17-21, which we're only 3.5 back at Cleveland. This is starting to look more like the actual Central here. My poor Royals down at a solid 17-22. All right, let's simulate another month here. We've received a trade proposal, and like I said, I'm probably just going to turn all of these down. I'm not really concerned about the future of our team. So smack dab in the middle of May here. Our team is just god awful right now. We're 20-31. I don't really know what's killing us here. JD Martinez and Dustin Pedroia are carrying this team right now. Everybody else, Malik Smith is hitting .215, which is terrible. Ian Desmond is playing awful, which we expected. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to simulate another month and see what happens. Okay, it is now currently the beginning of June, I guess I should say, and our team playing at 26-41. I knew this team wouldn't be good, but I guess they're just that bad. I'm seeing some problems with our pitching, specifically Wainwright, and Wilson is doing better. Colt Hamels and Wainwright were supposed to be our anchors, and they're playing horribly right now. I'm literally just trying to get through the season and see what happens. I think we're gonna sim until August. All right, it is now September 1st, I think is what it is. Yeah, it's September 1st, and we've gotten a lot of achievements throughout the season and 195 messages, so let's look into it. 8-game RBI streak by JD Martinez, not surprised at all. And Mookie Betts had a 22-game hit streak, which is incredible. Let's see where we ended up. We're basically into the season. We got eliminated. We're out. 19 games back of the God Twins themselves. We ended up better than the Royals, barely, and we beat Chicago. So I guess the only thing at this point is to see how the end of the season shapes up. All right, we have come to the end of the season. The Red Sox actually clinched the division by 2 games, and then the Rays clinched a wild card spot. So did the Yankees. The Twins and the Indians tied, so I guess they have to play a playoff now. I think I had that setting on. And then the Astros obviously won theirs by pretty wide margin. So it looks like we're going to have Yankees and Rays. Twins and the Indians are going to have a playoff to see whoever makes the playoffs, because whoever loses is not making the wild card. And then in the NL, we got the Nats. Looks like the Cubs they don't have a clinch yet. That's weird. The Brewers ended up horrible. Just doesn't make sense. First achievement. 2020 player, Mookie Betts. All right. Let's check him out. He batted .278 with a .838 OPS. It looks like the Indians won out over the Twins. Finished today. Let's see what happens. At this point, we're just trying to see who wins. Yankees won the wild card. So did the Braves. The Yankees are smoking the Red Sox right now. There's the comeback. Dodgers beat the Cubs in 3 games. 3 games. Yankees moved on. It's just the year the Indians finally break the streak. Oh, they're in the World Series. Dodgers, Indians. This could actually happen if Flubot wasn't broken. And the Dodgers have finally won a World Series after 3 straight seasons. They have finally won it. Our experiment, it was unsuccessful. Turns out this team sucked. Even in the NL Central or the AL Central, they could not make the playoffs. So I guess I'll see you guys next episode. If you liked it, drop a like. Make sure to hit subscribe. I'll try and get these out fairly regularly. And then I'm also going to try and do Perfect Squad or Perfect Team, whatever it's called, on Out of the Park. I've heard it's a lot of fun. So, but the Pac-Man Pack team. So it wasn't a good start to the series, but we're not supposed to win all of them. The fun is just to see how the team does, and our team did okay. Did about as I expected from, no all-stars really, because Series 2 packs. Maybe I'll buy a Series 1 pack next time. I don't know. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you then.